Well, it's not going to look all that good, but here goes nothing. Hey there! Thanks for stopping by. Take a seat. We'll get this show started. Here, I'm just going to read this. I'm going to read this, and you're going to just ignore that I'm reading stuff off the screen while I'm doing a thing because I don't have time to make it look pretty. Yay! First off, thanks to everyone who participated. And I mean everyone. The board members that helped bring this event together and worked tirelessly behind the scenes. The teams that participated, all of them, even the ones that didn't make it across the finish line, all of them were important to this event. It's important to note that it's hard to make a film at the best of times. When you're trying to work a film in around your life schedule, it gets a little tough. So you gotta cut these people some slack. They have lives. I don't. So I did this. And last, and certainly not least, you. Thank you for being here. Because without you, there really is not much happening. So yeah, thank you for being here. 9 teams participated in this event, but only 5 managed to make it through and get it all done. They are the surprisingly expansive sci-fi adventure Proximity by the Talos Group, the manically animated Seventh Seal by Bincredible, the time-looping storytelling of Invasion from Planet 9 by Frantic IX, the Zoom call packed with eccentrics in Arctic Folly by Flickering Lanterns, and bringing a children's imagination to life in The Adventures of Pla, Allie, and Beep Boop by A Day Has Passed. With a lot of film challenges, the films are placed under the scrutiny of judges, cruel monsters whose only purpose is to tear films apart with their huge claws and sharp fangs and gauge which matches their terrifying criteria. We couldn't find anyone that horrifying. Instead, we brought in a pair of local filmmakers. Monty, who is no stranger to these film challenges himself, and Jessica, who also happens to be a member of the Prima Board. They watched the premiere, thought some deep thoughts, and gave us their decisions, with our mighty Sergeant-at-Arms Nissa breaking any ties. And what did they decide? Let me tell you. Let's start small, shall we? From a murmur on a TV in the background and berating of a radio announcer to monologues, soliloquies, and rants, the line of dialogue is meant to stay the same. One team altered the dialogue a bit. It definitely worked better in the story that way, but unfortunately disqualified them. The honorable mentions for best line of dialogue are Arctic Folly by Flickering Lanterns. The interviewer's disgust over his lack of choices worked well.
A giant leap for mankind. It's more like a stumble in the dark.
The Adventures of Pla, Allie, and Beep Boop by A Day Has Passed. It may have been altered, but it was still done well.
This was supposed to be a giant leap for humankind. No. Alien kind.
More like a stumble in the dark.
And the judge's choice for a best line of dialogue, Invasion from Planet X by Frantic IX. An in-depth radio play cut short with a sharp admonishment.
A giant leap for mankind.
More like a stumble in the dark.
So, we've said what we need to say, and so have they. So let's move along to... This year, the prop was a seal, and it's pretty clear which interpretation most of the teams went with. The prop had to be interacted with some way over the course of the film, and it was fun seeing how teams chose to do so. The honorable mentions for best prop use are The Seventh Seal, for using a seal as a seal, Arctic Folly, for using a seal as a marketing tool. The judge's choice for best use of prop was Proximity by the Talos Group, who used a seal physically as an object in the film, but also metaphorically as a link to memories in his past. Missing for years in this challenge. It's one of the three legs that holds the film up. The story, the visuals, and sound. If a film doesn't hold up, it's because one of those legs wasn't strong enough. That said, it's time to show some love to the sound designers. And the honorable mentions for best sound design are The Seventh Seal, that used a lot of oddball sounds to add an extra layer of levity to the story. Invasion from Planet 9 by Frantic IX used some jarring effects to emphasize the danger. The judges' deliberation was short when it came to the award, however. Proximity by the Talos Group really sold their environments through sound design. All this deliberation eventually led to determining which was their choice as the best overall short film. And I'm gonna let you know which films set it apart as the top dog. I'm also gonna tell you which films caught their attention. The Adventures of Pla Pla, Allie and Beep Boop really captured the childlike sense of wonder and creativity from a child's perspective. And The Seventh Seal for even attempting an animated short film in the first place. The judges loved the other two, but they decided the Talos Group really brought a cinematic experience together with Proximity. Right from the first shot, everyone was engaged. Well done. And now for what everyone's been waiting for. The coveted Audience Choice Award. It's one thing to grab the attention of a few people, but it's a different challenge to sway the vote of the masses. The premiere was on YouTube for 10 days, and the votes have been tallied. This is what you helped choose. Proximity by the Talos Group had a solid share of the votes, racking up a solid 19 of them. But it wasn't quite enough to match the 22 votes that were for our winner. A tie for The Adventures of Pla Pla, Allie and Beep Boop by A Day Has Passed, and The Seventh Seal by Incredible. But wait, maybe we can break this tie. This is a Peace Region competition after all. Let's see what the Peace Region thought was the favorite of the two. It's The Adventures of Pla Pla, Allie and Beep Boop by A Day Has Passed. Congratulations! All these awards come with cash prizes associated with them, not just notoriety. We'll be contacting the team leads and sending out the cash soon. Have a great one! Alright, so that's that. Yeah, that's good enough. This episode of the Frantic IX is brought to you by beard stroking. If you got a beard, stroke it. Yes. Yes. Stroke it. That's right. Stroke it! Sorry guys, this is as relaxed as I'm gonna look. And, ooh, I didn't even write that down. Flickering lanterns. That's entertainment. Flickering lanterns. That's enough of that nonsense.